Chapter 8. The Start of a Business Empire. While at an NHL Board of Governors meeting in the mid-1970s, Snider was seated next to then Washington Capitals president Peter O'Malley. Disgusted at the results of some of the discussions and votes regarding the World Hockey Association, more on the WHA in Chapter 9, which had taken place over the previous few years at these meetings, he leaned over to O'Malley and asked why the owners continued to vote against their own self-interest. O'Malley chuckled, then wrote something on a piece of paper and handed it to Snider. "Read this," O'Malley said. Snider opened the note, which simply read, "Atlas Shrugged." Snider bought a copy of the famous Ayn Rand novel and, over the course of the following weeks, devoured it. Describing the experience to Philadelphia Magazine as gazing into a mirror, he took a piece of paper and began writing a letter to the controversial author. "I have recently read Atlas Shrugged," he wrote. "It is without question the finest book that I have ever read. It clarified fully the principles that guide my life, and I became more aware, as well as more articulate in expressing my views. I have, in discussing these views, been shocked to learn just how little our young people know about our system. I feel it is important that those of us who firmly believe in capitalism and the free enterprise system create a fully funded organization that would work to set up a course on capitalism, the unknown ideal, in every college and university in the United States. This course, if I have my way, will be completely created and designed by you. I am fully prepared to devote considerable time and money to this project. I feel this must be done if we are to reverse the present trend in our country." Even early in his success at the sports business level, Snider was bothered by his view of the country's academic state. With two sons in college, he was constantly hearing them regurgitate their opinions, shaped on campus, that capitalism was evil. In the midst of a family vacation in the Bahamas, Snider was bombarded with questions from Jay and Craig, forcing him to defend the business model that allowed the family to be taking that very vacation. Enraged at what he perceived as lies and misnomers being taught to his own children funded by his tuition dollars, he dropped his copy of Atlas Shrugged on the table and demanded that both read it.